You're back, baby. Okay, well, I'm going to jump over into this because I wasn't sure you were going to be back. So this is our buddy Marty up north, even though he does piss me off sometimes. I can't help but like the guy most of the time, even though I don't agree with half the things that come out of his mouth. Maybe a quarter. Asylum seekers coming to Canada get an average of $82,000 per year in benefits like housing and healthcare. Last year, we had more than 200,000 applicants, which cost taxpayers over $10 billion. Can you believe it? $10 billion.
I can't. They don't. They're out of. They're losing. They're out of control.
Well, it's a good thing you did your taxes because you're going to get the $250.
No, that's off the table. Apparently,
I heard it was on the table.
I mean, I don't know. I just saw a mainstream headline that said it was off the table. So
well, that's pretty good because that was going to be like another 7 or 8 billion, and it's like, what is happening? Like we're running we're borrowing $55 billion to keep the country running, but we're like, let's give away some money. I mean, it's fucking nuts. So anyway, I got this. He's got this video, which is Mark Miller, the Minister of Immigration.
Does it last this high? Is this a first time?
Can you hear it? Is it too loud?
I can hear it. Yeah, it's a little loud, but
We're seeing this in our country.
The highest volume that the IRB has had.
By having 200,000 new refugee referrals coming to the department, the wait time has gone up from 14 months to process a file to now 44 months. That's the highest it's ever been. And why does that matter? It matters because now it gives an applicant, which we're seeing a lot of fake asylum claims from, stay in the country for additional 44 months with status. They're allowed to get a job. They're allowed to get health care. They're allowed to stay in our country. Out of the 200,000 new referrals, 70% are just within this year. So all the changes Mark Miller has made has actually led to this crisis. And we spoke about this in our previous video as well. An average refugee cost taxpayers $82,000 per refugee per year. This is just another example of chaos that this government has caused in the program. In the last video we made.
That's not a fair statement. We got to deconstruct that a little bit. That's what they're getting. That's not what it's costing us. I mean, you think that doesn't include the admin costs and all their bullshit that goes along with it, right? That's what they're directly getting, right? Isn't it? From
no, I think so. I think no, that's in benefits. I think they're getting other money as well, like maybe benefits that they're not talking about here. But I believe these benefits are like the 140 and the 86. If I say, so what's 140 plus 86 times 365? Because I think those were the numbers, weren't there? It was like 140 plus 86 equals 226 times 365 equals $82,490. So that's what they're getting in benefits. That's their hotel room money.
Okay, I know, but that's not the cost to us. That's what they're getting.
Yeah, we're paying for it.
No, I know, but the cost to us, that doesn't include. That's just a direct cost to them from.
Well, yeah, that's just a direct cost.
I mean, but the way he's wording it, it should be worded like that's what they're getting. The cost for the whole thing for us is way more than 82,000, obviously.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it is.
You know, they got to administer it. There's all the programs, all the people. There's all the overhead that goes with it. I mean, this is just like a money funneling to
probably
them.
add 20% on that. That backs up the 82,000.
You may have seen something like this around the internet. A claim that if you illegally cross the border into Canada, the federal government welcomes you with $224 per day. And it's kind of true. First off, Canada has seen a massive spike in illegal border crossings ever since 2017, although Ottawa officially refers to them as irregular border crossings. What you do is you enter Canada illegally, you find the nearest police officer, and you say, I want to apply for refugee status. A few forms later, and you're now a refugee claimant. It's going to take 2 years until a federal employee can actually review your claim to find out if you're an actual refugee. But in the interim, you get to stay. You get health care, dental coverage, and you can even apply for work and study permits. Now, with so many refugee claimants entering Canada,
they don't get free dental, do they?
Municipal shelters, particularly in Ontario and Quebec. And so the Trudeau government created the Interim Housing Assistance Program, a $500 million fund that essentially just buys up hotel rooms to house all the refugee claimants who, quote, otherwise would not have a place to shelter, unquote. Not all of Canada's refugee claimants are in a federally funded hotel, but if you are, you stand to receive $224 worth of taxpayer-funded benefits every day. That comes from a ministry request filed by Conservative MP Leanne Rood. Public Safety Canada reported back that it cost them $140 per night for hotel rooms and $84 per person per day per meals. So if you've got a room to yourself, $224 per day. More if you consider that all manner of personal items, including toiletries, medicines, diapers, are also provided free through the program.
100 grand.
Actually, hang on. You can't even say it costs us 82.
But I think that is all the money, because then what happens is like they're all getting that no matter what, even the kids. So it's like 5 of them are crammed into some hotel room, and you know, they're getting those checks. My mom says I used to go to stock car races in emo when I was a kid. So
oh yeah, cool. Yeah.
I knew it, you know, I've been that emo. It's a shithole. I mean, just like everybody else over there.
Just that might explain why they got themselves in hot water over this. We'll talk about that after this one.
All right, can I keep going? I mean,
Yeah,
so
go.
that is what it is. It's 140 per person per day for a hotel, and another 86 per person per day for food.
I showed you how Mark Miller has no idea of what's happening in his own department.
That volume is disconcerting. It's really a system that has gotten out of control, and it's a conversation that we need to have.
I asked his department reps the same questions, basic questions that you could get Google answers for, but they had no idea. Watch this clip.
Do we know what the number of approvals were last year for student visas?
We can also table those figures with the committee.
Do we know how many came through the student direct stream versus the regular channel?
Happy to provide that data to the committee.
Do you know what the average
Crazy
process?
buck teeth. You see that? They got a little like V in there. It's like she's been fucking nibbling on a rock or something.
Oh,
What?
that's uncalled for. I mean, we don't have to like diss people's appearances now.
Are you? We can though.
Processing time was for the student direct stream.
I can provide that data separately to the committee.
Do you know how much time it took to process the security component of those SDS programs for those applicants?
I don't have that information with me, but we can provide that information to the committee.
They had no.
It's just the way
close up with the buck teeth.
it's her demeanor too. It's her demeanor and the way they're speeding it up. It makes her look
I
like
have
a
that
chipmunk. I mean,
information.
it's the speed of the video that makes her look like a chipmunk.
She is a chipmunk too. Look at her teeth.
They don't have a single answer. It's why do they bother this? Why this theater? If you're not going to answer any questions, why do they allow them in there? This is all just a waste of our money and resources. It's unbelievable. Let's keep going.
She could eat an apple through a picket fence.
No idea. Justin Trudeau and his liberal ministers, Mark Miller and Sean Fraser, have destroyed our immigration system.
So we're kicking like 4.8 million out, eh? Can you believe it? I mean, I don't know how many are supposed to actually.
I don't know. I don't think that's. Oh, wait! You missed the kicker.
That was the end.
No.
What?
No, it wasn't the end.
You don't think it's the end?
No, I think you got to go. You got to go back because the best part is the end. It's good. It's going to blow your mind about how efficient our government is, and the little things that they don't think about when they do this.
That was the end, bro.
Sean Fraser have destroyed our immigration system.
Okay, so geez, where's the other one then? There was another one. I have the same clip, but there was another one where it says, okay, you see, what was the wait time?
Last this.
Maybe. So scroll down further to the definition of keep going.
Scrolling through the comments on Twitter.
Oh, they must have got rid of it. Joe Canada says Canada's hardest job, the Gimmie-Grant. It's not. Why don't you have it here? Let me show you.
I don't know. Maybe I'm blocked. Elon's shithole.
Oh no! Am I not allowed to share all this? Okay, hang on. Oh my God, what's happening there?
Whoa! It's Graham's Tunnel of Love, the rape cave.
What's going on? Okay, I don't know if I might be messed up here. Okay, there it is. Why didn't you have this one on your screen? Have you seen this?
Immigrant?
The Gimmie-Grants, yeah. A person who has come to a different country in order to live there permanently and live for free, claiming all benefits paid by taxpayers, and have no intentions in working or abiding with the laws of that country. If they don't get there their own way, then they pay the discrimination or race card. Then they play the discrimination or race card. The Gimmie-Grants. That's pretty good. Anyways,
You're seeing this in our
Same language.
We
Same.
can provide it.
They sure have
it's
just
the same one. Okay, so the other clip I saw of that, they asked her, how long does it take to process this, right? And she says
44 months.
14 months right now. And it's going up to 44 months.
Yeah,
So
44
they say
months.
that now they're like, what is that? Over 3 years, 36. So almost three
Three and a half
quarter years. So that now people can just stay there, and they're in this like sort of limbo where they have all the
So what's 3.75 times 82,000? $307,500. They will milk the system for by the time we get them out of here.
that's just each. That's each.
That's just each. Yeah.
So and how
can we make that?
how did you say, like, is that where your title everybody out came from? Or you said they were getting rid of what, 4.8 million? How are they doing this? And
They're not renewing their visas. I mean, it's passive aggressively as Canada would.
not gonna do anything.
Well, that's the thing. I mean,
They're in for good now.
it's got to be like,
Especially if they have a 44-month delay on their
well,
process.
especially a lot of them are old as shit too. You know what I mean? Like none of those old people give a fuck. That being said, without a visa, they shouldn't be able to get like benefits. So because their whatever card has to get renewed, I think. I don't know. I've never been an immigrant before. You're kind of an immigrant. You tell me.
I'm not an immigrant. My mom's an immigrant.
You are kind of an immigrant. You're British. You're a Brit.
I do have my British citizenship.
Yeah.
That disqualifies me from podcasting. Disqualifies me.
White.
And the only thing I ever used that for is to play hockey in Britain or in Europe, actually.
They'll probably come after you for some taxes so you can pay for all their immigrants over there. I mean, you're just in two immigrant-loving countries. This was probably two immigrants. You just don't know when to stop. There you go. Ian says he can sneak to Canada and get paid for his hotel. There you have it. You just need to like grow a little Mexican mustache.
We should do a CAC, a contact to the cabin, for all the people who just want to sneak over,
Just have
get
a
paid,
big
for
crash at some 5-star Hilton down in Lethbridge, at this hotel in town, and all their.
We'll split it with you. Like, can we get like a kick out of this?
No, I don't want any of that dirty refugee money. I want some of that Indian money, feather Indian.
You want the billions. You want the land and the land.
Billions.